Hello, I'm EnterElysium, and we are back in XCOM Needs You. Now, firstly, I'm just going to quickly mention, I didn't go to the screen to go for the memorial for Azona, so I think it's worth a quick salute to remember our fallen comrade from oh so many missions ago. 8 kills. I didn't think you were quite that high on kills. Wow, I guess that's what happens when you lose an assault that early on. That's pretty painful. You'll be missed, Azona. Anyway, we are now in Long War 14 F2, and I had some real issues getting here. We've had a lot of bugs. People have been commenting about civilians with armor and guns. They're not meant to have them. That was a bug. I have had many bugs and crashes, as you've probably seen. And then I had my game just not load repeatedly, even though I uninstalled it and reinstalled it. And then finally I've got it back, but now I have to also start in offline mode in addition to all the stuff, which is just odd. But anyway, we have a UFO crash site. Problem is, that's our soldiers. It's not great. It's not. It's not great at all. We do have a scout come back in 21 hours, though, and I think we could maybe do this. I think we need the alloy. If we go to engineering, you can see we've only got 21. And this is a good opportunity for alloy. It'll be hard, but we can do it, right? We'll just scan for activity long enough to get that scout back.
Contact detected.
Oh.
Contact detected.
Balls. Okay, send out the aggressive UFO? No, we don't send out UFO. They've already got one. Don't want another one. Bloody hell. No, send out our fight. It's going to save its ally. That's what it's doing. It's going to save its friend. Okay, come on. One hit at least. One hit at least. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Maybe... Nope, just... Okay, the one hit... One hit's fine. I'm not going to take another one. I have 2 guys left, and I don't think I can take a second one down. And even if I could take a second one down, I wouldn't be able to respond to the crash site. I am pushing myself to respond to this crash site. Oh, what did Japan want? Oh, bloody hell. Pending requests. Japan. What do you want? You sure? I thought there was something about alloy. Meld. There we go. Hi, Meld. No. It's as simple as that. I kind of want my meld, and you're asking for a lot of meld. That's 50 quid's worth of meld. No. No, sorry. Did we get our soldier back? I think we may have. Yeah, there we go. Jesse Cooper, you are back in the game. Right, well, let's see what we're going to do for this crash site then. Now, I deliberately didn't do the loadout and stuff and do all this beforehand because we're going to have to pick an interesting squad composition. So, that's 3 people, none of whom are going to actually be, you know, pushed for their time. So just whack the microphone, that's not a good idea. Then we'll be pushed for their time, then I'm going to be, like, you know, pretty happy about it. And then we're going to start picking people from here. This is going to be fun. I could take FX Energy. He's got a 4-day timer anyway. Yeah, FX Energy, you seem like a great idea. Heavy vegetation in a forest. Fair enough. I like taking an assault, especially when you're going against, you know, one with 2 outsiders. We'll need a medic. 4-day medic seems a good idea. And while I could take a rookie, I'm not gonna, no. It's going to be a double outsider mission, and a fairly hard mission at that. A rookie wouldn't need the tick-down fatigue timer, which is definitely true, but I kind of want to bag this one. And we do have a lot of infantry coming out at the same time, so I'll grab an infantry. And I'm thinking... taking Zhang as a corporal would basically ace this mission. The question is, do I want to do that? Go on, then. Let's ace this. Gets one in the hole. Scope. And I think this is the time to go battle rifle. Ooh. Yeah, go on. You don't need any fancy armor. Doc, what about you? How are you doing? Let's have a quick check. You have got an assault rifle, that's fine. Your health is... no. There we go. 7 health. Take your flashbang. No, I'm not feeling the flashbang. Ceramic plate brings you up to 8 health. Probably worth it on the doctor. Yes, I could put your health up more of a ceramic plate, but we'll leave it for now. Gunner. Okay, now, because we don't have a sniper, gunner's going to be very important for us. Kind of relying on the gunner a lot. And we'll need a ceramic plate to bring that up to 7 health. Rocketeer. Obviously going to go with scope. Definitely going to do that. Assault rifle, fine for now. Tap armor, great as well. We need a second rocket though. It's going to bring the movement a fair bit down to 12, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, let's get that going. That seems fine to me. Scout. Now, the question is, do we leave the scout with that or do we go shotgun? I'm thinking we go shotgun, especially when we've got double outsiders. It seems like a logical choice. It does mean a decrease in move. That is the thing to be aware of here. Going down to 12 movement scout. Not great, but it is bearable. Isn't the end of the world. If we go flashbang grenade, that is fine. It is a little bit iffy having 7 there. 8 there is okay. Ultimately, I think this squad is reasonable. I definitely don't think we're, you know, particularly badly off, but I think we can do this mission. It will mean taking, of course, the wound timers on 3 guys, but we have infantry getting out at the same time. We have medics getting out at the same time, so taking one of those out of the equation each is not terrible. So let's go reply to this UFO who we've got downed. I've got a bit of a sore throat today, so I do apologise if I sound a little bit, I don't know, how do I put that into words, but they always go down sparsely populated area, Central. I've not seen a single civilian where they've gone down. And, come on. Come on. It definitely takes longer to load, I think, in 14F. Well, in 14 in general, actually. I'm definitely thinking this takes longer with the randomized meld spawns, etc. And some trees on fire. Some rocks. Pretty standard. Okay. Right, well, let's have a little wander around the map. Over here, big distance. Big, really massive distance. Okay. So, long way to go. Now, let's go over this way. Not that far. Excellent. Right, well, that's fine by me. Oh, the good old-fashioned, which side of cover do you want to be in? I'm probably going to pull up this side and take this high cover and then just go around to the UFO, poke the UFO a little bit, and then wait for them to attack me. It's not the best plan, because in a large UFO like that, if you get attacked, yeah, I think I have to go around the map. I think I have to wipe the map. I really dislike doing that. It's such a large map. Now, I definitely dislike doing this without a sniper, but we are very low for snipers on this game. We have 2, I think? 2 snipers? That's just ridiculous. 2 snipers is way not enough. Get the scout at the front. And Sang can go here. Okay. Overwatch, everyone. But yeah, no, having 2 snipers is nowhere near enough, because we want a sniper in pretty much every mission. Okay. Floaters, okay. Okay, more sectoids. Right, fine. Bring FX energy up to there. Okay. Well, I don't know what to do about snipers though, because we have a lot of rookies, but only one of them has over-average aim. Which, of course, you know, is kind of a requirement to be a sniper. Really, in my book. Oops, pull back. Doc, just go stand in the open. We have confirmed that it's pretty okay around here.
On my way.
Okay, so we just go hard left. That seems fine with me. We'll go hard left, poke that pod, kill the pod quickly. At least that's the plan. It's probably going to be floaters. Come on. Oh, there's meld over there. Well, that makes a pretty easy decision for me. Looks like the meld canister's here. Possibly. Vague shadow there. Yeah, that looks pretty certain to me. So we'll move up.
Rolling.
Gonna go full cover just in case. Still no trigger. It's fine. Yep, there's meld. Oh, I don't know what to send you. Let's have a look at you. Okay, we'll be careful. I don't want to go too fast. Not want to do something silly. Because I'm pretty good at that.
Heading there now.
This mission is pushing it enough to just be responding to, let alone have something bad happen on it. So that's going to be a sprint, but we won't push ourselves. We already know the limits of where we can see. Moving Zang up as well. Let's take a sprint to there. Let's see what we've got. Sectoids, floaters. Okay, so we got the floaty dudes and we got the grey dudes. The grey dudes are actually bloody scary now. I'd take floaters any day over them. Meld over here somewhere. Okay, but that's near the UFO, so I don't really care so much about that. Zang?
Position confirmed.
Probably going to be a trigger. No trigger. Okay. Well, we're going to have to consider going near that meld soon.
On the move.
Let's sprint to get into high cover. Still no trigger. Very odd. I was expecting triggers. Oh, some people have asked what a pod is. A pod is just a group of aliens. Each alien basically comes in a pod most of the time. And they wander around like that and they trigger like that, etc. Right, let's look at Craig. Now, this mission has been played probably the day it's going to go up on YouTube, because of the crashes and stuff. It delayed the upload, so there was a day yesterday of that one, which I apologize for. However, we do have the interesting thing of, I looked at all your comments to see where I should go on this mission, and people were saying, you know, take the wound timer. Was the general gist. And I do think you're right, it's probably worth taking the wound timer. This alloy is going to be very useful, especially considering we want to get our laser weapons up. And we have alloy plates that we could build, but I haven't because I'm, you know, low on ally. So, getting those would be damn useful. That's plus 2 health rather than plus 1 from the ceramic plate. Definitely going to be used by us. Okay, so there's another meld over there. So there's 3 melds on this map. Well, we're not going to be able to clear them the old-fashioned way that I like, which is by just killing everything on the map, because it's a UFO map. There we go, there's the trigger. It's sectoids, unfortunately. One percent, 1%, okay. Yeah, we're not going to be getting them anytime soon. Zang, do you have a shot? No, oh god, okay. Probably going to move Zang up then. The other option is to use something early, like a rocket. I don't really want to use a rocket, but greys can be bloody scary. I'm not over-exaggerating when I say how scared I am of greys these days. It'll make it so we can get the meld, right? Probably is worth doing this shot because it will make it so that we can do the meld. And you can't really use these shots inside a UFO because, you know, you'll end up hitting a wall and killing yourself. So it's best to use them outside. I don't feel bad about doing this. I just want to make sure we secure the kill. I'm just trying to see if I can get up 2. Yeah, I can.
Rockets away.
Yeah, down to 1 left. Can we get a kill with you? 26. That's no way near a kill. That's quite the opposite of a kill in my books. Probably going to be a suppression with our gunner. Yeah, let's get suppression going.
Come on.
Headed there now.
And ooh, we don't really want to take a shot with you. I do want Zang to move up as well. And then get Zang in Overwatch. Yeah, 31 isn't really worth taking, and we can get the attack with the assault next turn if need be. Jesse Cooper, yeah, move up. Might as well. You're probably going to be on Overwatch. Yeah, let's just get closer as well. We don't risk anything by doing that, really. Is that everyone? No. Oh, yeah, we took a turn with you, so yeah. Okay. Overwatching. If you move, you die. If you don't move, you're not really going to be able to hit us very easily because he's suppressed. Zhang helps out. Does he? No, he doesn't. To be fair, it's a hard shot.
That one was lucky. This time. There's heavy fire in this zone.
Okay, sectoid. You took your turn. Floater's off to the right. And... yeah, some people have been wondering like how I know where the pods are and stuff. It's because the sounds are directional and I have... I was about to say... they're not exactly 3D headphones for, you know, surround sound, but they simulate surround sound, right? My headphones, so they do really help on that one. I'm going to move Zhang over to here and just take the shot from the open, because I want the assault to get the meld.
Enemy is down.
Not exactly the person I'd want to get the experience on for the kill, but it's fine. I could have got it on the medic, probably, actually. It does sound like the meld is going to go down this turn, so grabbing it now is a good idea. Boop! 6 meld. Okay, so we're not doing terribly. 6 meld is, you know, reasonable. Right, let's move everyone up. I do think that taking that rocket was the right choice. I didn't want to get into a fight with Greys. I am actually legitimately afraid of Greys now. It is weird being afraid of something that's meant to be such a speed bump and nothing more in base game. I mean, you know, you actually, you know, are afraid of things like mechtoids. You are afraid of, you know, the movability of floaters, perhaps, but nothing else. But, you can be afraid of mutants to a certain extent. Sectoids, it's just weird. It's just weird to be afraid of them, but they can legitimately do a lot of damage. And if possible, I'd like to take this without any wounds, because I don't want the wound modifiers in addition to the wound modifiers I'll be taking from the timer. I'm already taking enough bloody wound modifiers as it is. I think we'll just go straight over to Smeld. Don't know if we'll get it, but we'll try.
Solid copy.
One thing to be aware of is that we are going into an area where we can be flanked from pretty much any side now. So we have to, you know, keep dense, keep tight,
I'm on it, Commander.
and hopefully not die, because that would definitely put a downer on it. Reload. What else? Jesse.
Rolling.
Technically expanding our line of sight. Ooh, didn't trigger anything, luckily. Yeah, probably shouldn't have reloaded Zhang there. That's kind of a rookie move. Don't ever do something silly like that. Wait until the end of your turn. You don't lose anything. Okay. What have we got here? A burning bush. This is basically like the Old Testament right now.
Out there.
Okay, there's several burning bushes. Maybe they're having a god off. Is that a thing? That could be a thing. We could make that thing. Meld over there. I think there's meld over here. I can't go up this. It's a sheer face, so I'll go up here and see what happens.
Aye, aye.
Good. Because I suspect we are close to that floater pod over there. That said, a floater pod is a lot better than a grey pod. I would rather a floater pod than having a pod of sectoids these days. Much, much rather to have that one.
There now. Roger, Dodger.
There we go. And Overwatch. I'm actually kind of hoping that the pod runs into me in one of their turns, just so they can get a full load of Overwatch in their faces. Probably wouldn't do that much damage, though. Knowing our luck. Yeah, I know, we've got a lot of meld around. Don't worry. I've been paying attention.
Moving to position.
Okay, floater up there. This isn't the best zone to fight in. Yeah, this really isn't the best zone to fight in, but I guess we're probably going to end up doing it.
As you wish.
Zhang back to here because it's high cover. That'll give him a good Overwatch zone.
Moving out.
Carbine sprint to high cover. We want our gunner to be fairly close with high cover, but I don't think we are going to have any. Unless we go to here. It's pretty far back, though. Probably going to end up taking this position. Slight cover and scout
Good to go.
just around the corner. Cave Devil. Honestly, I really want Cave Devil to be kind of more protected, so that is fine. It's a bit spread out, but it'll have to do. Ooh, are we going to get flanked? Nope. Camera's just decided to go for a wander. Okay. Uh-oh. Is that a pod? Is that triggered? Yeah, they've triggered, and they are in the grey area. No. Okay. The camera's over here, but this is the group that's triggered. Not sure exactly what's going on there. They are overwatching, however, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to hunker. Just try and bring them back on us. Probably going to have to hunker you as well, just to bring them far enough back. No, it's okay. We'll just overwatch. Now, they could end up going behind us with a jump, which I wouldn't be too, unhappy about. Here we go. Here they're coming. And it's a miss from Carbine 7, unfortunately. At least we've got a few others, but I don't know how far he's going to come forward. So he's come far enough for our heavy to trigger. Craig, come on, Craig. That looked like you. Go on, Craig. Damn it.
Oh, missed the target.
Okay, come on, Zhang. Get to Zhang, please. I don't think he's going to trigger Zhang. Zhang's pretty far back. Oh, here we go. Zhang's triggered. Come on, Zhang. You've got all the opportunist stuff, and you've got opportunist. It's not covering fire. Covering fire is when we need to eliminate our Overwatch penalty. Unfortunately, not really what we need. But he goes on to Overwatch, which is fine by me. 46 is for all. Okay, Zhang, you can only see one person, so 46. Oh, unfortunate there. Unfortunate. Okay. Oh, but you do a second shot. Yeah. 46. Come on, get this one. Better. Okay, 1 health on that guy. It's going to be fairly debuffed. Jesse, 37. Yeah, I feel okay about taking that.
Target's still up.
62. Come on, FX. Nice. 10 crit. Carbine 7. And manages to finish him off. Which is nice, because I'd like to be getting some experience on Carbine 7. That's pretty good experience. I think that is banked very well right there. Let's take a reload. I don't know if there's going to be anyone else. Probably is. Pods are rarely 2 floaters, but this is a crash, so it's possible. Doesn't look like there's anyone else in that pod, so it looks like we managed to kill them all. Oh, no, 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 no! This could be a flank.
They're trying to pull back.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Holy crap. Holy moly. Holy moly. That guy's... Yeah.
I'm on the move.
41. Try it. Come on, Cave Devil. Oh, that's good, Cave Devil. Good, Cave Devil. Right. Who's a good Cave Devil? Who's a good Cave Devil? Anyway.
I'm on it, Commander.
Come on, Carbine. Oh, well, you just did get a kill. Can't expect the world of you. I would like the world of you. But I know you can't deliver it. Going to move the thing up to there, going to put him on Overwatch. Probably going to move the gunner all the way up, because Craig does have basically our portable firepower here. As for you guys, move you just into high cover nearby.
Moving.
I'm going to put Jesse Cooper with head down, because you're only in half cover. So that floater group was fairly dispersed. That's why the camera's over there, because the leader's over there. Very unusual to see a floater group that dispersed. He's ran away, which is unhelpful, because I kind of want to keep moving, but I know I have to basically wait here for him to show up again, which is bleeding annoying. I guess I'll take this time to start, pushing sideways. Does that make sense?
We'll go. Let's rock.
Affirmative.
Got my eyes on.
So we're just going to have a bit of a more flat frontage along to him, which will maximise our firepower. Also means that we can start moving up a little bit easier. Oh, God, he's not coming for us. Well, he's probably run off. I don't think there's much we can do about that, which is annoying. Oh, seriously annoying as all hell, but they do this. Floaters do piss off sometimes and just leave you. I think we'll push to the UFO now. I can't really see a reason for not doing that. Being scared of the floater is literally the only reason. And I don't think we can do anything about him because he's pissed off. And, you know, when a floater pisses off, you can't really, you know, change that. So that's a yellow move, which is unfortunate. I don't think we'll do a yellow move. I'm not feeling quite that confident yet. Moving up to half cover. Moving up to full cover. We're going to take this nice and slow. If he does pop up, he could do some, you know, serious damage, which is kind of why I don't really want to be, you know, taking that quite yet.
Aye, aye, Commander. 10-4.
There we go. And do we have anyone with reload?
Ready to rock, ready to rock.
Come on, Mr. Floater. Come on. Come on. You know. Okay, it's another floater, which we know that there's at least one float on the map. And a sectoid group. Okay, so it's probably going to be outsiders. It's near the UFO. It could be sectoid group, though.
Okay.
Now, we have got the risk of being flanked by this low health floater. Admittedly, he's got low aim because he's low health. And I have red fog on, but we'll have to see.
Okay.
Now, red fog should affect their move. It doesn't affect their move as much as you'd really kind of think. So he's probably, you know, down a little bit on his move, but not quite as much as, you know, enough to prevent him from running away every time, which is what his modus operandi is.
I'm on the move.
So move up to there, which does risk us getting flanked if he comes back from where he was, but I don't know if it would be quite that similar. Roughly in front of us, maybe slightly to the right. From vaguely what I can tell. My directional hearing is very bad. Take the half cover there. And Carbine can pull forwards to here. Oh well, we'll start breaching the UFO. No one's taken an injury yet. I've just jinxed us, of course. We're probably going to take massive amounts of injuries right now. But until that happens, we're going to hope that we can maybe clear out these outsiders without too much fuss. And the squad left, which I think is probably Greys, we'll just, you know, kind of hope they don't do too much damage. Admittedly, in a UFO, we have close confines, and close confines actually plays to our advantage over the Greys, because we suffer range penalties and they don't, so being at close quarters really does offer us, you know, some kind of benefits there, especially with shotguns. We're always going to win with shotguns.
There's something out there.
Okay. Well, I know that, because, you know, there's a floater out there for a minimum. There's probably sectoids, and then there's going to be two outsiders. So sorry to burst your bubble, mate, but yeah, there is definitely something out there. Jesus, these XCOM operatives. And we're meant to be training the best of the best.
Good to go.
Heading to that
Alright.
location.
Zhang? Yeah, I feel we can take a dash. Just to let Zhang catch up. And probably dash Cave Devil as well.
On the move.
Jessie. Jessie's girl. Right, there we go. Moved you up. And a couple of Overwatches. Okay, so what am I looking for entry? I'm probably going to enter through here and then just swing around here and just go that way. I don't feel I've got enough people to split my squad up. I don't think I've got enough levels to split my squad up.
Headed there now.
So a single point of entry and then relying on maybe, you know, a flanking maneuver with our assaults.
On the move.
That's what I'm going to go with. Cave Devil's on point because I'm silly. Cave Devil really should not be anywhere near point. Oh well. Zhang in the backup. We'll switch Zhang on front as soon as possible. Carbine's going to go on front, if only because Carbine's actually got a really good aim. And we'll also run our Craig gunner up. Craig is kind of, you know, held back by his move isn't amazing. It means he's not actually getting to be the front dude, and I would like him to be the front dude. Okay, so still inside there. Probably in the back compartment. That's two squads inside, right, okay. Either that or the floater's gone inside. Floater. Here we go. Here's the floater coming back. Come on. Cave Devil. Nope, Cave Devil misses. We have got a lot of reaction fire up this turn, so hopefully we can get a lot of Overwatches on this guy. Come back. Come back. Come on. Oh, there's a Meld hiding on top of the roof. Okay, he's gone back through there. Okay, so those two things that appeared in here, one of them was definitely going to be the floater. So the floater's up here, which means that the second thing here is probably I'm not certain, but probably the outsiders. So I feel that we're probably just going to enter as normal. Take out the outsiders the good old-fashioned way.
Heading out.
Jesse, move up to here. It does give you a pretty good overwatch with a shotgun. Gotta say, that'll be particularly useful if that float comes back.
Getting it done.
Moving to
Move up our gunner. Now, there is no guarantee the float will come back. They aren't, you know, as set in their ways. Kind of hoping, though. And Zhang. Now, Zhang is unfortunately not able to get somewhere that I'd like quite as easily. I guess we'll move Zhang to here, preparing for our entry. Oh, god damn it. How did we trigger them? Is there a hole in the wall that we missed?
around the side.
Yeah, there's a hole in the wall. And you're flanked. Just great. Okay, get here.
Let's rock. I'm on it.
Let's see what happens. Okay, come on. This is really not how I'd like to be fighting. There's 4 greys in that pod, which means that we can't kill them as quickly as I'd like in close combat with shotguns. Which means that there's going to be some mine merging, etc. Oh, and a pod of floaters. Oh, we're going to have to back off. We're going to have to take this in a back off fashion. Okay, so that's a pod of floaters, pod of sectoids. A lot of things I really don't want to be fighting right now. Probably going to open the door and fire off a rocket.
Okay.
But maybe do that next turn, actually. This turn we could take the benefits of not having done that, which are, you know, innumerable. I want the mobility of you here. I also want your close combat reactions to fire if someone runs through that door at us. I don't want to be here just in case they flank us around from that door again. So move to here. That's going to be in case they come up from this door. Everyone's got full ammo. Okay. I'm not going to open the door. I want next turn my steadying with the rocketeer.
Did you hear that?
There's guys in there. Fine. Don't think those floaters were triggered. They are very close, though. Okay. Here we go. Open the door. Okay, not as exposed as I'd imagine. Can you get a shot? Because if you can, yeah, get that shot. And then go on Overwatch.
The mark is down.
Okay. Now, we could fire off a rocket here. I don't know if it would do really enough damage to vindicate it. I don't think it would. So I'm probably going to go with mass overwatches, which is annoying. I really was expecting to see more than that. Now, we can make some guesses about where the enemy are. They are probably through here. And destroying this wall would do... It would expose them. But also, I'd like to be able to save it for, you know, guaranteed hitting a pod. So, that's again all overwatches, which is annoying. Okay, a bit of a waste of alert 1 and 2, 3 overwatches. I didn't think we needed that many. Especially not with Zhang being one of them, but... Floaters are in. Floaters are running away. FX Energy manages to take one down with a shotgun shot. Nice! That's why I bring the FX Energy to the party. And we are back onto our turn. Can we see anyone? Yes, we can. 56 isn't bad. We'll take that with Carbine. It's a kill! Nice. Okay, we'll get another Overwatch in. And very quickly back onto our turn. I suspect there is a sectoid left. And there probably is 2 floaters. So, going to Overwatch again. That quickly resolved itself. Okay. Well, carbine can reload. We'll overwatch. Time isn't an issue now. I think all the meld on the map that's, you know, not got picked up is gone.
Let's do this.
Here we go. Right. Hello, mate. Hello. Can Zhang see you? That's the question. If Zhang can see you... Ooh. Not quite as high as I'd want. 46.
The target is still standing.
We did get a hit, though. Can Carbine finish the job?
Low on ammo.
Carbine can't finish you, unfortunately. It's going to be an overwatch and hope you move forwards. Or you can overwatch. That's fine. Last shot with Zhang before he needs to reload. And he gets the kill. Nicely securing that one. We've got one sectoid left and one floater.
Reloading.
I believe that's 7 at full ammo. Okay. Yeah, well, I suspected they were falling back. You know, after they ran away. Kind of gave it away, mate. Kind of gave it away. I'm going to run you forwards to here.
Let's do this.
Ooh, ooh. Where's this from?
Incoming fire.
I can't see our attacker. Can't see our attacker. They're up here. Oh, it's getting dangerous now. I'm going to run up to... Here, it's light cover. Probably shouldn't see anyone from it, though. Okay. Probably gone on to Overwatch again is my guess, so I'm going to move around here with our scout. Might trigger outsiders or something. Ooh, miss, okay. You're a long way away. I'm guessing you're the one who's really badly injured. Yeah, 2 health. 1% chance to hit you. Not really enough in my books to really take that shot. And I don't want to move anyone else up because I know there is a floater around here who might end up flanking if I do something, you know, moving far up. So what I think I'll do is I'll probably move guys around the back.
That's affirmative.
FX Energy, for a start, has the ability to run and gun, so it's a pretty easy, secure kill. I could run up to that door. I don't quite want to risk it, just in case something weird does happen. 2 people should be able to secure that kill nicely. Okay, well, what we do is we send the medic up.
Heading there now.
We open the door. %50 chance to hit, and... Yeah! Nice one! Who's our medic today? Medic today is Cave Devil. Thank you, Cave Devil. Okay, I think we're probably going to have to consider just assaulting this place, even though I know we've got a sectoid left, I think. And a floater left, definitely. Which is really annoying. I don't like leaving a job half done, but we don't really have much of a choice at the moment, because he's not playing ball. So we'll move Zhang up.
Moving.
Oh, crap. Oh, glad that wasn't a hit.
Taking fire.
He's got elevated ground, which is really pissing me off.
No need to ask twice.
Oh. That's fairly close. Oh my god, that miss is big.
Adjusting sight.
Wow, okay.
Heading to that location.
Suppression.
X-ray locked.
Okay, right, now what are we going to do about this?
Rolling out.
FX Energy to here.
Heading to that location.
Carbine moves to here. Carbine can probably get a shot in. Nice, okay. So he's badly injured. He probably won't be coming any closer. Zhang will have him if he does.
Watching for them.
Yeah, I suspect he'd go on to Overwatch. Floaters are notoriously scared of pretty much anything. So who do we want to get the kill, really? And I would like to get the kill on Jessie. Jessie's girl.
Down.
Jessie's floater. Tasty. I think that's probably it. There may be a sectoid. I don't know if I counted one right. But now we're just going to worry about the
Stepping off.
outsiders. Which means I'm just going to take a couple of turns to reload everyone.
Crash test bay.
Ready to engage. Fire supplies. Rock and roll.
And there. Okay. Come on. Okay, so I'm suspecting this is in here,
Something moving.
which is not the best place to take that. Very close. I've only got 2 shotguns. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I do suspect that we're going to have a little bit of a harder time than I'd like. Of course, I'd like a very easy time. I'd like a pushover.
Okay.
Okay, let's also move Zhang up. What I want is about 1 person each side.
Already
Shotguns
there.
and all. Carbine can join in this side.
Commander.
The other side's going to be a bit weaker. But with the addition of a gunner, it should be pretty tough. So, Craig, if you can start running. Oh, crap. Please die. Bloody hell.
Target.
I didn't know there was that extra floater. And then again, I couldn't see the pod properly, so, you know, there was every chance that that was going to be a thing.
I'm on the move.
But bloody hell, that was scary. I got a little bit lucky there. I got a little bit lucky. But then again, I did very well on Overwatch, so I was being careful. So I guess that paid off.
10-4.
I see you, Commander.
They die.
Floater off to my right. Yeah, there we go. That's the floater.
What was that?
Now, the question is, what do we do about, you know, penetrating into here? This is probably where the floater was, rather than the outsiders. The outsiders could well be in here, which is probably the location now I think about it. Let me see. If I send Caved over to here... No, I have to send the scout.
That's affirmative. Hostile spotted.
Nope, nope. It is outsiders. Okay, so we're going to have to move the scout from there. We have definitely got a problem that there is a sectoid down here somewhere. I should maybe have not taken that quite so quick, but oh well.
Okay.
Yeah, let's take that.
Suck on this.
It's going to destroy a lot of stuff, but it's worth it. Okay. So, put a load of holes in there, which is, you know, fine. Means I can get some nice shots in, for a start. So, what are we going to do about this? I'm thinking... If X energy goes to, you know, here, or whatever, gets a nice shotgun there. Easily kill that, easily kill something. I think we have this one in the bag. I don't think there's anything too hard here. 91, yep, that's a kill.
Target down.
I'm thinking FX Energy gets this kill. Stays behind cover to get it. Be kind of nice. Unfortunate. Okay. It's not the end of the world.
I'm on the move.
Caved over can always get the kill. There we go. Just going to worry about that errant sectoid now, which is probably the least of our worries. I say that. Errant sector can still do a lot of damage. Ooh, watch. He'll be the one that damages us in this level. There'll be no one who damages us at all, and there'll be one sectoid. One bleeding sectoid all by himself.
Acknowledged.
Who's up to here? Cover that entrance in case the sectoid comes around or something. Is that it? Do we not have any more turns? Yeah, okay.
All systems aye, aye.
Okay, where are you, sectoid?
Heading to that location.
Where are you?
Affirmative. Moving out. Heading there now. Moving.
That's off to my left.
There's something out there.
Oh, he was in there. Oh, Zang, bloody hell, you're saving me all the time. I don't like it how aliens can go through doors without opening them. But that's a successful mission without any damage. Pretty good for our experience. Definitely could do that bonus. Also, alloy. Oh yeah. So good. Also lyrium and maybe some, actual parts. We did blow up kind of a lot of the UFO, but it was worth it. So yeah, we have 11 days, 13 days, 7 days. In all, I feel fine about that. I feel completely fine about that. I think it was probably worth it. Let's take the... Ooh. Hollow. Carbine. I would like you to get heat. Let me just check. Yeah, heat. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so now we have some reasonable choices here on FX Energy. Do we want to take aggression? Do we want to take tactical sense, or do we want to take gunslinger? Okay, I really would like to get an agent, my covert operative. I would like to get my covert operative up and running. However, FX Energy is really not my covert operative. That move is just not covert operative. Covert operative has to be, 15 move or more. 14 is very, very minimal I'll go down to. 12 is just not cutting it, so I'm not going to be going gunslinger. The question is between tactical sense and aggression. I'm thinking aggression. Because that crit chance is very good on assault, so we'll go with that. As you saw there, we didn't actually crit when we fired with our assault. Was it our assault? Yeah. Which could have, been doomed for us, but plus 30. There we go. And we've got plus 1 health, which is nice. Craig, what do we want from you? I'm probably going to go hollow target, although, I do like flush. The choices. Covering fire isn't bad, especially considering it gives us a plus 3 aim. I'm dubious about this one, actually. Flush is tempting. Flush is very, very tempting. I'll take hollow. Plus 10, especially if you're going a double tap gunner. There we go. 17 alloy. 4 damage flight computers, 2 damage power sources. Yeah, we kind of nuked that. But, 17 alloy is really good, and even the 5 sectoid corpses are going to be helpful for our research. So, let us go visit the grey market. Hello, Mr. Grey Market. Would you like to buy some of our crap? 120 quid's worth of crap. There we go. And we now have enough that, I'm feeling we could probably make some of those alloy plates that I was talking about. So, hello, alloy plate. How are you feeling today? Oh, I'm feeling good. How are you? Oh, yeah, not bad, not bad. Now, spending that much money is somewhat prohibitive. It is, 100 quid. I do want to spend 100 quid, other places. I mean, in 3 days' time, I am planning to put up a officer training school. Officer training school is, of course, 200. So, I'm thinking we probably only want to buy one at this stage. Actually, no. I think we might want to save up entirely, because we have our weapons coming through in how many days? 3 days. 3 days until we have beam lasers. Now the question is, can we do a scan at this stage? Or is it later on? It's later on.
Additional uplink required.
Okay. I'm kind of getting lost about where we are. Going back to this stage in the game with ballistic weapons really does throw you off kilter. We're on the 24th of April though, so we do have money incoming fairly soon. Oh wait. Let's scan.
Satellite uplink complete.
Okay, satellite's in 2 days, so that's nice. 6 sector... That's a lot of sector corpses for the one, but we'll take it because it does allow us to do this. Bum 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 bum! Laboratory! Oh yeah. Laboratory is just so good. Officer training school, how much do you take in terms of power? 1. So yeah, we get a laboratory up. Bam. In construction. Officer training school will be up in 3 days. Let me just check. Yeah, we're moving towards the steam vent, which we need to open fairly soon. But that's fine.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
I know. Because Canada... Would you like a satellite? Oh, yes, you would, Canada. What about you, Mexico? Oh, Mexico, you're looking awfully good today.
Satellite uplink facility
Oh yeah. Aerospace. I love that. Right, let's look at our satellites. We only have 0 available. Ooh. We should probably work on a spare satellite. At the end of the month. At the end of the month, I think we have to wait until the end of the month, because I would like a spare satellite, however, I don't think we have a choice right now. Because I want to buy the officer training school. Yes! Nice. Okay, it's going to be painful. Yep, that was painful. Ow. Laser pistol, laser carbine, laser gatling, heavy laser rifle, heater, laser shatter ray, auto laser, laser rifle. 3 days. Pretty tempting. How long does advanced beam lasers take? 17. Thin man autopsy, 9 days. Right, thin man autopsy is great. Allows you to work on the chem grenades, allows you to grab the project for better healing. But I do think maybe going advanced beam lasers straight away is probably the safer bet, especially considering what it allows you to do to the air game. Oh my god, it's so good for the air game. It blows it out the park. Almost quite literally. Now, I know what I want to do, right? I want to do Thin Men, I want to do Advanced, and I want to do the Scout and the Raider of things. The question is, what order do we do them? And now, this would give us a short-term boost for our air game, but it would delay us by effectively, what, like 8 days? 8 days. Thin Man Autopsy would delay us by 9 days. Great for healing, but would delay us by 9 days. I'm thinking we probably want to crack out the Advanced Beam Lasers. Even if it is 17 days. Well, the alternative is, it does cost a lot of alloy, actually. These don't cost alloy. So what we could do is take a segue if we can't afford them in terms of alloy. So let's start our engineering and start building some stuff. I'll see how much alloy we've got left. Okay, so we will be wanting an auto laser. Ooh, it costs so much money. I think the officer training school is going to be next month. So what do we want? What do we want? What do we want now? Okay, carbine. Don't want as many as you used to. Don't want you on Rocketeers anymore. So I'll take one of you. Heavy laser rifle. Definitely want at least one of you. Probably even, you know, heading towards 2. Laser rifle. This is where most of our stuff's going to go, but unfortunately can only buy one at the moment. We're going to have words with our grey market about what to sell, because I kind of want lots. Selling, you know, 5 sectoid cops, Thin Men corpses is fine. Drones is tempting. Meld. Could sell a little bit of you. I've got some Illyrium, but probably need a little bit of that. Oh, the decisions. Very hard decisions. I think we'll do it just to there. That allows us to buy an extra laser rifle. Where's laser rifle? Laser rifle. Hello. And then research. We start a new research project. And I think we go straight into advanced beam lasers. We can afford it. That's absolutely fine by me. It's not, you know, the best thing in the world, but it'll do. So we'll grab it now. Boop. 17 days to grab that. If we have a look at the grey market, do we have any parts from... No parts from any sort of crashed UFO. Oh well, which is a shame. I'm like, you know, parts that weren't damaged, but that's fine. We'll be waiting until the end of the month.
Excavation complete.
This would be where we're building the officer training school. We don't have the money to build it, so we'll wait.
Excavation complete.
This, on the other hand, is where we want to expand to get our extra power from. It's going to cost us 40 or 80, is it, to dig out? Does it actually tell you? Doesn't tell you. 10, 20, 40, 80. I think it's 80 down here. It's very expensive, but we do need it to get the steam. I don't think I can really make 80 right now by selling stuff off, so I think I'm just going to wait until the end of the month, which is a shame. For scientists, 1 scientist. I do kind of want to do my autopsy. Yeah, we'll take it for now. I won't be doing the autopsy anytime soon.
Contact
Okay, I can't do anything about this. This is going to land. It's probably going to be an abduction mission. Yeah, no, I can't do anything about that. So let's scan.
Commander, by ignoring these UFO contacts,
80 quid abduction mission. That's effectively our digging money. So, thank you for running us our digging money. It's a light abduction mission, which I think is perfectly good for getting some training up on our rookies. But that'll be next time. I've been EnterElysium. This has been XCOM Needs You. XCOM Longwalmart Beta 14B, no, 14F2. Oh my god, these numbers change so fast in those letters. But anyway, hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you liked it, please like. If you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. And hopefully we'll get no more crashes, because this episode has been crash-free since, well, about an hour ago. So anyway, I've been EnterElysium, and stay shiny.